So sometimes you mentioned that sometimes you have to keep the internal customer happy,
Yeah.
and that sometimes there can be too much work and you need to outsource some tasks. So how do you go about that kind of decision-making process? What is it that would force you to use a contractor, an outsourcing supplier, or to use an internal team?
Well, a lot depends on the type of solution we're looking for. If the solution we are looking for relates to mainstream retail banking or wholesale banking, then we would go for the tried and tested application. That would mean that we would look for international external support, both for the application itself and also for the ongoing support of it. If we're looking at applications needed for internal efficiency, then which would be specific to Bank of Valletta, therefore we would need some form of customized or tailored application. And that would be the type of application we would be looking at, either to develop ourselves or, as has been the case over the past few years, outsource to a local software house.
Right. Right. Okay. Well, your internal team has a very low attrition rate, just 2 or 3%, you mentioned. And so, how do you keep them excited about coming back to work each day? Obviously, they're quite happy with their jobs if they're not leaving. But how do you keep them engaged, active, and still excited, and keep their skills refreshed as well?
Well, in IT, there are a number of different disciplines. I mean, you can understand there's IT development, there's engineering support, there's operations, there's customer-facing support such as the help desk, desktop management, and system administration. So within IT itself, there's a number of different roles where people with the right skills, people with the right background can occupy. As time goes by and as we have changing technologies, then the bank is very, very committed towards internal training, and this is where our staff, our IT staff, obviously can enhance their skills, enhance the career, the CV, if you like, and that's what keeps them happy. I mean, as long as they're doing something which is interesting, which enhances their capabilities, and they feel that they are being productive in their daily work, then that's what everyone needs.
Okay. Well, you mentioned that the local suppliers, the IT suppliers in Malta, have become much more professional, much higher end, and improved their partnership with you. What's happened in the past couple of years then that's brought you to that sort of opinion?
Well, I would say over the past 10 years or so, Malta has strategically set itself up as a centre for IT excellence. It is a strategy which the government has adopted, and the results have shown. A number of local software companies, as a result, have, through hard work, have become partners of international IT brand names. They've become familiar with the applications that these brand names or brand companies provide, and therefore these local companies, are in a great position to offer us services either for the implementation of certain software applications or for the ongoing support and interfacing to our retail banking applications.
Okay, so that really means that if you have a major Microsoft installation or a major ERP package or something, instead of going directly to the software vendor, you can now turn to a local partner.
Exactly. That's what happens. In fact, it's the local partner who would introduce us today to the international vendor, and that in itself would give the opportunity for us to engage certain services to these local service providers. Over the past few years, I have to admit that these services have been of excellent standard.